All right, welcome back to the East 22 podcast. And we're both very devastated because we had
Uh,
just recorded an hour-long podcast, but unfortunately, our guest's audio did not upload correctly. So we're just very devastated because it was a very good episode.
it
But
was.
we will redo it next week. We might actually have two guests on, so we'll make it up. We'll make it up.
We will make it up.
So my co-host Cam and I, we're gonna rebuild the bridge.
Yes.
I don't think that's a saying, but it is now.
All right. Yeah, very devastated. It was so good.
It was one of our best friends, Danny. He did a great job, and just claps for Danny. Claps for Danny.
Oh yeah.
Where's the button at? Where's the button?
Button. There we go. There we go.
Thank you, Danny. You did a great job.
Funny thing is, so Cody tried to figure out like the sound effects, and for the first like 20 minutes, he clicked the preview button instead of like the actual button. So
Yeah,
literally it was
didn't
silence.
play. So like whenever I pressed clapping, there was no clapping until like
Yeah.
40 minutes later into recording. I got it down and I just started spamming it, and like, they would be talking about something, and I would just be like, it was great.
It was great. It was very great.
But anyways, we gotta get back to business. We gotta
Yes.
pick ourselves up by the bootstraps. You know what I'm saying?
The book straps?
Bootstraps.
I see some.
Thing is.
I saw you said
What is
book
a bootstrap?
straps.
Do you know what a bootstrap is, game?
No.
Like you have boots, and maybe there's like
The strap.
overalls, and they got like straps, and
But what does that have to do with a boot?
maybe like the overalls. Maybe they go all the way down into like.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a treat to edit because I'm gonna look up what bootstrap is, and I'm just gonna put it on the screen while we're talking about what a bootstrap is.
Also, editor put on a picture of Electro. The one in No Way Home specifically, right? So just zoom in like slowly on his forehead, like slowly until you get like 2 pixels, and then put the word Mooglu on it. Very small, but like seeable text,
Now, why Mooglu? What's the significance of Mooglu?
Oh, great God. So, Mooglu originated in 2022. It's towards the end of our junior year in high school. So, Cody, he was like, what's that monkey from Lion King?
Yeah.
And I'm like, let me think about it real quick, because like it didn't come to the top of my head. He said,
I think I said it first. I was like, I got it. Mooglu. That's his name.
And I'm like, no, that's not it. Like, I know for a fact that's not it.
Isn't it like Rafiki?
It's Rafiki, yeah. I'm like, how?
He's not Mooglu. He's Mooglu.
I'm like, how did you get Rafiki? No, Mooglu from Rafiki. I was so confused.
He looks more like a Mooglu than a Rafiki. Right? I'm
no.
going to put a poll for the podcast on Spotify. I'm going to put a poll up.
For everyone that hasn't watched The Lion King, we're going to put up Rafiki or quote-unquote Mooglu on screen for you, so you know exactly who we're talking about.
That's my guy.
That's my cousin right there.
Speaking of events that happened at school, I think we should highlight probably my favorite memory ever in high school, and it involved with you. I drowned Cam several times.
About 3.
4.
3 or 4, give and take.
So we're in math class, okay, and it was a nice hot summer day.
It was not summer.
It was a nice hot summer day, and Cam was like, "Man, I'm thirsty." So I'm like, "Yo, I got a humongous water bottle. I mean, you should see it. It's a
You should
gigantic water bottle."
put the water bottle on screen so he knows
Yeah,
what.
I'll take a picture of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And our teacher heard us talking, and he's like, "I got a funnel for you guys. Funnel the water in." And I'm like, "That's a great idea." So I put the funnel on top of the water bottle. Meticulously. Great. Okay. And then, I start tilting it, towards Cam, and trying to hit the target zone, which is
my mouth.
And so the water starts pouring in, and he he's good. He's good, but he starts tapping me. I'm like, oh, it means the water's good. And I didn't stop. And apparently that was his cue to stop pouring water into his mouth. And furthermore, water started coming out of his nose and mouth.
And all over the floor.
All over the floor. And he let me do it again. And I failed to stop because I thought, he was enjoying the water. That came from a different tap,
Oh, yes. Just to keep in mind, the first time when I tried to tap him, it was aggressive, too. So I was like, it wasn't like one of those like light taps. It was aggressive. I was like trying to hit him just to get his attention to stop. And, second time, I thought I could trust him. Maybe the first time it was complete accident. Maybe he learned from his mistake. No. And then third time, that was my mistake. That third time, definitely my mistake. My mistake of trusting you with that water bottle.
And then, didn't you let it happen again? That's when it got all over my backpack, right?
Yeah, the third time or the fourth time?
I think that was the fourth time.
Yeah, the fourth time?
Fourth time.
Fourth time?
It was like a secret hidden lore. We don't know if it happened or not.
Yeah. But third or fourth time, we were in the cafeteria. And, my mistake of trusting Cody again. He poured the water into my mouth without the funnel. Second and third time without the funnel.
I didn't have to use protection.
Yeah. At this point, I'm scared of funnels because of that one instant. So whenever I see a funnel, I start panicking really badly. PTSD, yes. But pouring water. At this point, I don't tap him because I'm thirsty, and it
was a nice hot summer day.
It was like it wasn't, but okay. Yeah, but the water, there was too much water in my mouth, so it just came pouring out of, and then it just landed on Cody's bag. Lovely days of drowning Cam. I feel like that was on purpose, though.
I love this so much.
Yeah, I know. You said too much that the other recording.
No, I almost went 9 minutes without using it. Okay.
9 minutes. Wow, Cody. 9.
I think I use it every 5 minutes in the recording y'all will never see. Or
the forbidden.
You couldn't hear it. Actually, you couldn't hear it.
Me and Cody's audio was perfectly fine. It was just Danny's. Danny, not your fault at all.
It's not his fault at all.
He didn't know. Don't beat up not Cody. Don't beat up Danny for any of it, please. If you do, not our fault.
It never came from us. We never incited the violence.
We try to stay away from it. Even though Cody tried to, drown me, we try to stay away from violence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, we're not even going to act like it happened to Danny when we see him at school tomorrow. We're not going to act like it happened.
Yeah. So, if he may get jumped, not our fault.
No.
No, definitely not.
Sometimes bullying is good character development.
Yeah. Gotta get that strength inside of you.
You gotta get that dog in you.
That Snoop Dogg dog. No, Speaking of Snoop Dogg, did you see that he came out with nursery rhymes, Cocomelon, related videos?
No.
They're a bop, not gonna lie.
So he made a song with Nursery
No,
Rhymes?
he made like many songs like with like nursery rhymes. It's insane. He has a whole YouTube channel.
Put you to sleep like a baby. ZZZZ.
ZZZZ. Snoop Dogg nursery rhymes. If you search that on YouTube, it's called Doggyland. Kids songs and nursery rhymes. Doggyland is a 3D animated series.
Kids Bop owns him now. They own
Dog. Here's the description. Doggyland is a 3D animated series created by Snoop Dogg.
Oh my gosh.
Scrub-a-dub-dub bath song. Rain, rain, go away.
I wouldn't feel comfortable having my kid listen to the voice of Snoop Dogg while he's taking a bath.
The Wheels on the Bus. Head, Shoulders, Five Little Puppies, plus more kids songs. Compilation, 25 minutes.
See, he's either doing it for the memes or he's like actually like down bad in money, which that'd be crazy. Which I wouldn't even doubt because like, when's the last time Snoop Dogg put out a project by himself? I'm gonna look it up. He put out an album in 2022. I did not know this. Never mind. Maybe he's fine. Maybe he's fine on money. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He put out 5 albums last year.
Last year?
Yeah.
Damn.
How did I not know about this? Like, that's he has so many albums. Like, he has so many albums. Never mind. He's definitely not low on money. He probably did this just for the memes.
Probably. But like, there's a lot of videos though, like on that channel.
Do you know if it was just made or does he have another?
May 18th, 2022.
That's when the channel was created?
Yeah.
Oh, so he just made that for those videos.
The songs help promote social emotional development as well as age-related cognitive development in the preschool set and older. We cover a wide range of engaging topics such as letters, numbers, colors, animals, good habits, hygiene, accepting others, and more, along with modern remixes of classic nursery rhymes. Our music is made by award-winning producers, rappers, and singers, resulting in tunes that everyone in the family can enjoy, allowing parents to participate in their child's learning experience. Okay. The show is centered by a group of puppies led by an adult mentor named Bow Wizzle, who was voiced by Snoop Dogg. I listened to like the first like couple seconds of the introductory video.
Mm-hmm.
He's spitting nursery rhyme bars.
Oh, he is? Okay. I may have to actually add that to my playlist.
Like, it's Snoop Dogg's voice just saying nursery rhymes very fast.
I probably would have never known about this, so I really appreciate you, Cam. I'm gonna use this information very well.
Next up, we have Eminem doing Mary Had a Little Lamb. Same as Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Toes.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Yo, we need Eminem to do like nursery rhymes.
He already puts me to sleep.
Sleep, catching them Z's.
Yes, I went 6 minutes without doing it.
All right, speaking on like the music genre. So
hold on, you did. Speaking of Snoop Dogg, or what did you do? What did you do earlier?
Speaking of the Snoop Doggy Dogg.
All right. Speaking of music, what were you going with?
So we did this little bit that we did our top 5 favorite songs.
Mm-hmm. We did. So we're going to do it again.
But it wasn't our top 5. It got extended.
Oh yeah, Danny. He kept adding amendments to his list. So I'll go ahead and start with mine.
Do you want to go like back and forth with like your 5, my 5? All right.
My 5th favorite song of all time is "The Pretender" by the Foo Fighters. The intro, it's basically a ripoff of "Stairway to Heaven," but once you get past that, once you look past that, absolute original great song. It's also a great workout song.
So my number 5 is "Hit 'Em Up" by Tupac, and I feel like that's like one of the best diss track songs.
It's the best diss track song ever made. I don't think there's a
like especially like the beef between Biggie and Pac. Like the first couple lines in that song,
vicious.
They're just raw. No one can outmatch that.
Once you start bringing the girl in, oh,
it's over. And the funny thing is, they both died from the other gang. So Biggie died from Tupac's gang, and Tupac died from Biggie's gang. And they're both a drive-by, too.
Oh, were they?
Yep. Tupac was in his car, and Biggie's gang shot him up and left. And then same with Biggie, he was in his car and got shot up.
No, R.I.P. Biggie, all props to him, but like, what car did he drive? Because he had to have like a
special one.
It's like Shaq getting a normal vehicle. It just doesn't work like that. I struggle to get in my car, and I'm not Shaq.
And you're not that tall either.
No. It's coming from you. My 4th favorite song ever is "Damn It" by Blink-182. It is the best pop punk song ever made, in my opinion. And that's not really saying much because there wasn't a lot of good ones, but this one clearly shines. It's just perfect. That's all I gotta say about it.
My number 4 is "Fly As Me" by Silk Sonic from An Evening with Silk Sonic. That album, favorite album of all time. Like right now.
Smooth album.
Ooh.
Cam, I have the album on vinyl. I'll give it to you for $50.
Deal when I get money.
Never mind.
Oh, damn it.
60.
Oh, 60?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are we just gonna go up?
No.
Oh, just 60? Oh, okay. But yeah, so that song in particular, it hits different,
That whole album is just a complete shift from anything that's really out there right now in the mainstream.
Yeah, they brought out like R&B, like the old like 70s style R&B. It's really nice. It feels nostalgic in a way.
Thank you, Anderson and Bruno. Thank you.
Such a lovely couple, if you can call them that.
All right, and for my 3rd favorite song ever is "One" by Metallica. Have you ever heard this song, Kim?
I don't think so. I only listened to Master of Puppets and Enter Sandman.
Okay, you're basic.
I am basic.
But this song, there's not a lot of songs out there that have the perfect story mixed with the perfect just sound of a song. This song has it all. I don't think Metallica has any song that sounds like this. It's truly one of a kind. Yeah, back to you, Cam.
My 3rd favorite is "I Love This Bar" by Toby Keith.
There's a great story behind this one.
This one is special to my heart, even though that I don't listen to too much country. This one is just a memory that came along with it. first time ever hanging out with like the boys at Cody's house, and we were playing rock band, and I sung this song. This was the first ever song that I sung.
The first songs Cam's ever sung on Rock Band was I Love This Bar. We were just doing random shuffle, and I'm so glad it was this song, because I had to hear Cam sing country, and I will never forget it.
It was I Love This Bar and Simple Man by Leonard Skinner.
Oh yeah, those back to back. That was insane.
Oh, such amazing songs. Have them on both my playlists.
Maybe we should play more Rock Band. You'll have more songs in your playlist.
Oh, especially now I have like a whole bunch of like rock songs on my playlist. Like this year was the year for rock for me.
Cam's a rebel.
Nah.
And he got a guitar, so I mean he's going down the wrong path.
Yes, the wrong and awful path.
Even though I have two guitars next to me. Anyways, my second favorite song of all time is one of my favorite songs to play. It is Fade Into You by Mazzy Star. It's truly one of those great nostalgic songs that just makes you want to lay on your bed in the dark and watch the stars, even though you have a roof over your head. You can't see the stars. It's just one of those songs. And it's just truly one of the great acoustic, I don't even know what genre to call it. There really is no genre for it.
Wait, who's it by?
It's from a band called Mazzy Star.
Yeah, I never heard of it.
They have a lot of good songs, but this one it's pretty much makes them a one-hit wonder, even though I wouldn't consider them one. But yeah, I advise it.
My second favorite song is Golden Hour by Jake. It's on like top 3 because it's me and my girlfriend's like song together.
Oh.
Like whenever she listens to the song, it reminds her of me. And yeah, going 3 months on January 20th, so tomorrow on the day of recording. So very proud of that. But yeah. Yep, thank you. But yeah, it's just a really nice, calming, soothed song. Love song, I should say.
Oh, you should definitely listen to Fade Into. It's basically that.
Alright, yeah. I'll put it on my playlist right now.
Alright. And my favorite song of all time is the timeless Everlong by Foo Fighters. This is I believe it's one of the greatest songs ever made. And Dave Grohl said it best. The great songs match the lyrics with the sound, and this song does that. It's basically about how he was breaking up with I think they were married. It was his ex-wife or either ex-girlfriend. I believe it was ex-girlfriend. And the iconic lyric for me is, if everything could feel this real forever. And that's just such a powerful lyric, because he's reminiscent about the past. And it's a rock anthem, but personally, I think it's best played on the acoustic guitar. Dave Grohl's performance of it on the Howard Stern podcast was amazing, and I prefer playing that song on acoustic. One, because it's way easier, especially with tuning and all that, and it just sounds really cool. So, thank you for Foo Fighters for making that song.
Thank you. Round of applause.
Hold on. I got you.
Oh, yep. You know what that clap sounds like? So
it sounds like an airplane that time.
No, like that tube that like the metal balls in it, and you like flip them upside down to make that weird like.
You know what it does? I
that noise.
Say like a door stopper. You know, like the ones at your house. But
you know what I'm talking about, like that silly noise. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So my number one song is kind of a treasure, you know? It's Treasure by Bruno Mars. I was waiting for that. But this song is my favorite because Bruno Mars is my all-time favorite artists, and this song was the first song I ever listened to by him, so kind of special in my heart.
Mm.
And my favorite,
that's cool, because like I'm trying to think like of my favorite artist, like the first song I ever heard by them. I can't really say, so that's cool that you remember that.
yeah, and my favorite line from Treasure is Treasure. Thank you.
All right, that's
Thank
the
you.
last one. That's the last one.
Last one. Yeah.
All right, that's a pretty solid list, and I think the interesting thing about you is the amount of genres you can list. You got a country song. You have very good selection in your range of music. You like everything, and there's always those people you ask, "Oh, what kind of music you listen to?" They say everything. They don't actually mean that. They're just embarrassed to say what they listen to. You actually genuinely mean it.
I can literally listen from Bruno Mars to Metallica to what Toby Keith. It's endless, and I can listen to like some funny rap. It's unbelievable.
I know you'll go from like Post Malone to Baby No Money to Nirvana.
Yeah, I see some epic rap battles of history on here. I have some 21 Savage, Justin Timberlake, Michael Jackson, Elvis, even.
Then Toby Keith.
Toby Keith. Yeah, I mean,
I really do think that it is kind of a double-edged sword with like streaming services these days, where you can listen to whatever you want, really find like the genre you love. But I also think that sort of killed a lot of genres, especially my favorite genre, like rock. I think that killed it, because back in the day, like you only listen to rock. You don't you'd be beat up like if you could just go listen to Michael Jackson if you like were in a rock heavy neighborhood. But I feel like streaming and all that kind of took that away, and that just it basically allowed for more people to branch off into like electronic, like beat making and all that, and less for playing actual instruments. But where I live, there's quite a few
musicians.
There we go. Well, at my school, it's just a crap ton of guitar players, and there's like one drummer, so I don't really know if that helps my point. But yeah.
No. Funny thing, what you said, it was like you said back in my day, like you were born in like the 1950s.
Yeah, back in my day.
Oh yeah, back in my day.
Back in my day, you didn't like Nirvana and Pearl Jam. You liked one or the other.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, so you obviously you're not like into like much grunge, but like there was a big rivalry between obviously Nirvana, Pearl Jam, and then there was this third band which is really underrated, Stone Temple Pilots. They were very similar to Nirvana and Pearl Jam. But like if you liked all three of those bands, you were just a crazy person. And because of streaming services and all that, and not having to be bound by one band, I love all three of those bands. So there's that.
Speaking of like apps and like digital stuff in general, so me and my girlfriend, we were talking about this like the other day. Snapchat and Instagram for like our generation is gonna be like the Facebook when we get older. Like if you actually think about it, it's gonna be like that. Like when we have kids, they're gonna be like it's gonna be so outdated by then.
You're still on the Snappy Chat.
We got
You're still on 5G.
We're on 24G, Dad. Oh my god, I can't. I don't want to think of that because I feel old now.
What do you really think is going to replace like Snapchat, Instagram? Like, how do you think it could get improved to where like we don't use those apps anymore?
Well, there's technology coming out almost every single day. It's improving by each day.
It's probably impossible for us to think it could get better because that's exactly what our parents thought with Facebook.
Because like there's always
the telephone.
there's a new app coming out every single day, and it's like TikTok. Like, people thought it was like really cringy at first when it first came out. All right, not me, not for some people, but like it blew up to be this massive thing that not everyone, but most people use worldwide. So
yeah, I mean, pretty soon, I mean, everybody has an app. I mean, we're probably gonna have an app soon, you know.
yeah,
All of our stuff is just gonna go there. I mean, we're probably gonna get kicked off of YouTube because we're gonna have a guest says something dumb. We're not gonna name names.
yeah.
But yeah, we're probably gonna get canceled one day. But
Yeah.
it's all good. It's all.
I can't wait for the day we get canceled.
Yeah, it's a part of the ride. That means you've made it. That solidifies you
Yes.
as mainstream.
When you go trending on Twitter one day, we know that we made it.
Yes, that's our goal. So
that is our
if you all
goal.
are looking to get us canceled, please do so.
If we get to 500 likes, we will commit arson.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Editor, cut that out.
Don't cut that out.
Don't
no.
Cut that out.
So, upcoming movies. We can talk about that for a little bit, even though that we talked about Marvel a lot last time.
We're off of Marvel. We're more specifically talking about the most anticipated movie that's ever been proposed to coming to theaters, and that is the next Mario movie.
Oh my god, I think it's funny how when they first said that, oh yeah, we're making a Mario movie and it's starring Chris Pratt, and everyone's like making jokes like, oh, it's a Mario, like stuff like that. I thought it was pretty funny. And then when you actually hear Chris Pratt's voice as Mario, it sounds even worse.
It's kind of the opposite that happened with the Batman movie. Everyone was clowning that Robert Pattinson was going to be Batman, but he ended up doing an amazing job.
Yeah. The funny thing is with marketing and stuff that they can make the movie look so bad so they get enough attention from people to go watch it so they can make money off of it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if it's bad or not, I'm still making a video about the Mario movie.
Oh, we're seeing of a group of people.
Yeah, apparently I didn't know about this. On our podcast, y'all will never see. Danny basically said, who was our guest in the video? He said that there's a big group we're going with, so I didn't know about that. So yeah,
I didn't know about that. I
get a whole nother side to watch.
It was transferred into my brain just right now.
He's like, oh yeah, my coworkers are coming too. I'm like, oh okay. Yeah, why not? More the merrier.
Yeah, more the merrier.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that movie. And other than that, there's not really a lot coming out. I mean, obviously the Ant-Man movie is next month, but we already talked about that. Is there any other movies coming out?
Not that I know of.
God, just give me Mario now. Just give me it. I want the views.
Oh,
I want the views.
Have you seen the new Scream trailer? Do you even like the Scream franchise?
Another one?
Yeah.
I watched the first one, but that was a while ago. So, how many have they made?
This one is gonna be their 6th.
All right, that is the sign of a dying franchise.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Freddy Krueger goes to space. Yep, they're done.
Wait, Freddy Krueger?
Yeah, did you not know that? They made a movie of him going to space, I think. Or was it Jason? I don't know. But that is the sign of a dying franchise. As soon as you put space in front of a character that does not go to space, it's over for you.
Yeah. You're
going to get this kid's opinion clowning you on YouTube. That's what's going to happen.
So I'm scrolling through YouTube, and I see that they're making an Avatar game for PlayStation.
Wow. That's really... They just released a movie. That's kind of surprising.
No, I can't believe I just never heard of this because this came out a year ago.
Oh.
Oh, the Indiana Jones movie, Indiana Jones 5. That's coming out.
See, they're not to the 6th movie, so that means it's not dying yet, but it's pretty close. But yeah, we'll definitely see that.
I really can't wait for Harrison Ford to be on the big screen again.
How many years has it been?
It's been a while.
You know, we need like a version of Joe Rogan's Jamie. We just need someone to look up everything. Jamie, look that up.
Got it.
You know, I besides getting canceled, I think getting on the Rogan podcast, that means you've also made it. So like, if I ever got the chance to talk to Joe Rogan, I'd be like, what is your fascination with chimpanzees? Jamie, look up that video of the chimpanzee ripping the guy's head off. Like, what's the deal with that, Joe? You know, I respect you, all you've done for the UFC and advocating for that. All you do, giving people a platform on your podcast. But what's the deal with the monkeys?
I don't know.
What would you say to Joe Rogan if you had the chance?
Can I stick a plunger on your head? Because that...
Start growing hair after you do that.
That bald head is like calling for me.
He does have a smooth dome, let me say.
Oh. Whenever I see like bald people, I just want to like stick a plunger on their head.
Now, why is that, Cam? Why is that?
I don't know. Because like, it's just an intrusive thought, you know?
See, I truly believe in karma, and I think you're going to go bald.
I don't think so. I really don't think so. No. Mm-mm.
You do you use top tier shampoo and conditioner in your hair? You use that $15.50 per bottle stuff?
You know what? I use that 3-in-1. No, I'm just kidding. I'm actually kidding. I'm kidding. No one coming after me. Even I do not use 3-in-1. Please don't.
The only reason I have that bottle is for like if anybody comes over and they want to take a shower. But
yeah,
I can not even imagine what's probably in those things. Like the amount of ingredients they've had to put for all three things to contribute to what you want to use is probably enormous and bad for your hair.
Yeah, because like
use it, we're telling you to stop.
Yeah, please.
We know like you've gotten the habit of putting on the Axe before you go out and put in your 3-in-1 in your hair.
Okay, if you use Axe to go out and you're like a teenager, you should go to hell. Like, I'm being dead serious. If you put in that spray on Axe that you get at your daily Walmart, your town Walmart.
We're getting a Target soon.
Go, like, just stop. Get yourself some other cologne. There's Bath and Body Works, even though that's kind of expensive.
Yeah. There's other alternatives.
There's definitely
Old Spice deodorant. That stuff works like a charm.
Go use Old Spice. It's better than Axe.
I don't think we're getting sponsored by Axe now.
I don't want to get sponsored by Axe.
But Axe, if you're willing to cooperate, I mean, we'll sell the heck out of your stuff.
Oh, I'll be your best friend.
I'll be your best friend. You know, actually, don't go to hell. Go to heaven if you use Axe.
Oh, yeah, go to heaven.
You know, honestly, I'm fine if you use a little bit of Axe. I really am. It's just, you know, people that use Axe, they don't just use a little. You know, have you noticed that? They don't just use a little.
I feel like every day in the locker room, my lungs are filled with chemicals. Filled.
You know, speaking of locker rooms, actually, this has nothing to do with locker rooms. Remember in guitar class, whenever that kid came up to you today and was like, "I see you've been working out," and then you don't say anything, and he's like standing there, and then he decides to leave after like a minute. That was the most.
I'm telling you, man. People come up to me for no reason whatsoever. They'll tell me, like, Hi. Yeah, I seen you and your girlfriend like together. Like, I just want to let you know that, like, I know your girlfriend.
And now he's all the way across the room where he usually is in guitar class. He's all the way across the room.
We're in one corner and he's like on the other side.
Yeah,
in the other corner.
Our group of like 6 people is like camped out in a corner. You know, we need like a do not disturb sign.
Yeah, we need like caution tape.
We do because we're by far the like loudest in there.
No,
No, I'm not saying us. I mean like our group.
Oh, yeah.
I've cheese grated a guitar pick with my guitar before.
You cheese grated many guitar picks.
It like if you can't picture it, I'm basically strumming just so fast. And
do you have the guitar picks still?
I do. It's at the bottom of this.
We'll show a picture up right now.
Yeah. Right. Let me make sure I have it first. Oh, I have it. There we go.
All right. Yep.
Easy. There's a whole chunk out of my guitar pick.
Yeah. Put a picture here.
Wait. I have two.
This one. 2 pictures side by side.
2 pictures. So yeah, you can cheese grate picks, and when you do it, it may smell like fire. It's really weird.
Oh yeah. So I'm going through like the trailers still like to see like any new movies. They're making another Transformers movie.
No.
They're giving up ideas now. The Rise of the Beast. They have a monkey transformer.
What a callback.
R.I.P. Moogloo.
R.I.P. Moogloo. Wait, Moogloo ain't dead. Rafiki's dead.
Moogloo lives on. You wanna know who else is dead? Seth.
R.I.P. Seth. He's not actually dead. He's just one of our best friends that moved to Idaho a few months before school started this year, and
the Potato State.
Yeah, we're gonna have him on the podcast. He's quite the character.
He is quite the character. I miss him.
A great guest. I miss him too. I miss him so much. Before he left, I made him. Actually, he had already left. I made him a mini documentary. It was great, and it got copyright strike because I put Something in the Way, which was his favorite song at the time.
It's unlisted, so no one else can see it besides if you get a link. So don't spam us so you can see it, please.
Yeah.
Or don't spam Cody because I don't want to hear him complaining. I'm kidding. I love you, Cody.
I'll just turn off all comments to my channel, and nobody has a voice.
Damn. So you're literally just doing the civil rights movement, kind of, you know, but like in reverse, just shutting people out.
Saying that because I'm a white man?
No, I was not heading.
How the turns of table? You're saying that because I'm a white man? Racist. Anyways, so yeah.
Hey, that's half racist because I'm half white.
Half racism.
Yes, half racism. That's how it works. Mm-hmm.
I think that's a great way to leave off. Half racism.
Yes, half racism.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. And next week we might have 2 guests on the show, but definitely at least one. So stay in tune for that. Thank you to my co-host Cam, and thank you to everybody that has been listening to the show.
Thank you very much.